Our firm is a little bit different because we believe in really getting involved in the communities where we serve our clients. That kind of gets us to know the neighborhoods, the needs of the people, and the other issues that they might be facing, because pretty much any legal problem is still going to involve other factors that they might not tell us about, but the more we know about their communities, their schools, their principals, where their kids go to school and things, it helps us better serve them. So besides being involved in the community for our clients' purposes, we also like to be involved in the community to help out through various items like the Kiwanis, the YMCA, and PTOs. We just like to be part of the community where we are. We are expanding, so in expanding we need to make a few changes. We have had a small office in Lake Nona for the past year, and several of our clients have seen us there. We have had the opportunity to get a larger office in Lake Nona, so one of the big changes is going to be that we're able to serve many more clients in Lake Nona than we were able to in this past year. And we're very centrally located there, so it'll be easy for our clients to find us. We also are going to continue to have our Avalon office, of course, and in the meantime, with having more offices and more office space, we're able to add some new attorneys. We have 2 new attorneys that are coming on board right now, Natalie and Lauren. We also are having our attorney, Kate Martin, who a lot of people know is leaving the firm. She doesn't want to be an attorney anymore, so she's decided to join the nonprofit sector. She will be still available to help answer questions for former clients, but in the meantime we'll also be adding a lawyer with her specialty as well in estate planning. So we'll have 5 lawyers in all to start out right now, several in Lake Nona and several here. We also will go back and forth to meet clients where we need to. So it's a chance to grow and expand and provide more services to our clients. Also, in doing that, we're changing the name to make it a little bit easier for people. We're going to be called the Orlando Law Group, so then all the same attorneys and some additional ones as well, but it will be a little bit more of an inclusive name to include both locations and all the attorneys who work there. We have a lot of flexibility in that all of the attorneys that practice here have different specialties. So that gives the client a good opportunity to have a couple different attorneys work on their case if they need to. Quite often, people come to us and they don't have just one legal problem that fits into an easy box. So by having several attorneys with different specialties together, we can work together on a client, call down the office. We often will have someone come from one office to the other if we think they have a legal problem that we're not able to solve or that we need some help with, so it makes it very simple. Also, all of our support staff obviously know all of the attorneys and all of their specialties, so that helps get them to the right person as well. So often a client who starts out with me or with Paula will end up with Natalie or Lauren because that's what makes the most sense for them, and we can work together on their files in one spot. So that is one big difference that we have. And then the other big difference is that we really do work together as a team, and as I spoke of, we are very involved in the community, so we're very aware of what's going on. We live in the communities where we serve. We have kids in school there. We have other people who are support staff has kids in school and spouses who work in the community, so we're really well versed on the East Orlando and Lake Nona area. Okay, we try to make it as seamless as possible. Even with the 2 offices, all the calls come into one central person, and that's Carolyn, and lots of people have gotten to know her. Lots of our clients know Carolyn, and she knows what everybody's specialty is, so she's very good at getting you to the right person. So you always get answered by a person who will send you to where you need to go, and sometimes it's right to the attorney if it's a client that we have and they just have a quick question. Sometimes it's to an assistant. It kind of depends. Once there's an appointment made, we have the opportunity to see people in Lake Nona or in the Avalon office, depending on what's the most convenient. And then generally the person will come in if they're a new client. They'll fill out some paperwork for us. Sometimes we try to email it ahead of time if we can. We try to do as much beforehand as possible to make it a quick, easy appointment. Then you always do come in and you see an attorney in your first consultation. Usually you do not have to see an assistant or a paralegal unless you've been a client here for a long time and it's just we need to sign you a piece of paper or something. We also have office hours pretty much from at least 8 in the morning till 6 o'clock at night, almost every night. So it's very simple to come in here as well. So we try to be as flexible as possible to meet the needs of as many clients as possible.